Welcome back to Meg's Mysteries. So glad you can join us. This is another part of Sadie's story. Big Harry's story. Hi, Sadie here. After the last case of the ladies of the night, we helped Ginger and other murdered girls to move on. Ginger didn't want to leave Big Harry, but he told her it was okay. It was time for her to be at peace. And she helped put away the killer so no more girls will die by his hands. Big Harry didn't want to leave yet. He still felt like he had to protect more people. And he'll help me and Sammy if he can in the future. Annie asked, Sadie, what was Big Harry's story? He seemed so sad. Why doesn't he want to move and find out who murdered him? I told her, Big Harry was an old friend of mine. He used to come see me sing all the time at Joe's Speakeasy. I remember when he died, I was heartbroken. He was a sweet guy in a mobster's body. Just because he was big and he had that look, they took advantage of him and made him do things he didn't want to do. He worked for the Castillo crime family, who was related to the Rizzano family that I worked for at the Speakeasy. I managed and sang there. Gaspar Castillo, the boss, his brother Valentine, and there was a hitman named Joey Jules. He got his name because of all the jewelry he wore. They all gave me creeps when they came in to see me sing. I never trusted any of them, but Big Harry was different. He was charming and kind, a true gentleman at all time, and he had a big heart that cost him his life. Sam came in. Hi, girls, what's up? Any new cases? Annie said, No, Sadie's just filling me in on Big Harry's story. Sam asked, Why didn't he go with Ginger and the other girls? I said he told me he wanted to hang around and help us if he can. Also, he keeps an eye out for the others who may need his help. Anne said, Go ahead, Sadie, finish the story. Sam said, Yeah, I like to hear that one too. I've come to like the guy. Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. I told him, Big Harry worked for the Castillos. He was Gaspar's bodyguard. He also was a made man, so no one can touch him unless the big boss said so. Gaspar had a girlfriend named Mitzi. She used to sing here at the Speakeasy with me sometimes. She was a sweet kid and didn't know how bad getting into the mob family would be. Gaspar had his eye on her from the start. He was very possessive and jealous of anyone who looked at her. Big Harry was always around with them, and he saw firsthand how mean Gaspar was. He used to knock her around and one time almost killed her. That was when Big Harry knew he had to help her. He became a kind of guardian for her. And after that last time, they made plans for her to leave and get away from Gaspar. Harry was helping her, but Joey Jules heard the planning, and he told it all to Gaspar. Even though he was friends with Harry, he betrayed him. He just wanted to get on Gaspar's good graces, and he was always jealous of Big Harry and Gaspar's close friendship. It was a chance to get rid of Big Harry. So Gaspar put a hit on him. He told Harry, Go get some protection payments from the local businessman down the street, like he always did. It was part of Harry's job to be the collector. Just from his size alone, people were intimidated and paid up, no questions asked. Harry stopped at the newsstand to get his papers like he always did, and on his way back, Joey Jules and Valentine drove by. Valentine called out, Harry! And then they shot him right there on the street. No one did anything about it. The police or the mob guys just let it go. Just another mobster off the street. And they know who put a hit on him, the boss. They never found Mitzi. She just vanished. Annie said, How horrible for Harry. Sam said, I wish we could help him, but it seems he knew who killed him and why. I told him, don't worry, Harry took his revenge. Not because they killed him, he expected that, but for what they did to Mitzi. He found her ghost. She was just dumped in the river. He helped her move on, but he vowed to get even. He found a way to leak information to the police, who were not on the mob's payroll. And they called in the FBI, who were new and wanted to get all the crime families. They had something to put the Castillo family away, and Harry got his revenge in the end. Sam said, I'm glad Big Harry is sticking around. We can use all the help we can get, even if it's from our ghostly friends. Annie said, I'm glad he got Mitzi to move on and the Castillo family put away. It's a bittersweet story, but in the end, we got a great friend. Just then the doorbell rang, and Big Harry walked in. Hi, kiddos, what's up? My ears have been ringing. Who's talking about me? Sam asked, how you doing, Harry? Are you ready for our next case? Harry said, at your service, boss. So that's how Big Harry joined our team of special investigators. Till next time, more cases to solve with the help of our special friends. We're here if you need us. Call any time. That's what we live for. See you then.
Hey, you doing? Big Harry here. Hey, listen, don't worry about me, huh? I beat those rat bastards that killed me for 100 G's. My family's doing good. Anyway, hey, take care of yourself, and I'll see you around like a donut, okay? Take care.